Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this style, which has often been requested, and if you follow me on Instagram you've probably seen it like 1 million times. I wear it to everything. Disclaimer, I'm actually not that good at flat twisting. I know it doesn't seem that way, you know, looking at this finished product, but I'm okay at best. Mostly, I'm just good at improvising and like forging. So here goes nothing. Okay, so this is what I'm starting off on. Large twists that I sort of just stretched out across my head. You guys know this is like where all my styles start from. So I'm taking them down, and that look you see is excitement and just like being impressed at how well moisturized my hair still was after a week. You can see it's quite easy to go through, I mean, for 4C hair. So yeah, I'm just really happy about it. So what I do is just take down these twists on one side of my head, because there are two flat twists, so I just work on one at a time, and I just go in with my bow bristle brush just to smoothen it out a bit, and then I take a breath before I start lying to you guys about flat twisting, because you guys, I know you're going to see I'm not the best flat twister. So you always start with like your butu sections, and this is the thing. You need to figure out which direction you want the twist like to go in. Now here I was actually making a mistake, because I didn't mean for this to go, you know, in that it's almost like I'm twisting up, you know, towards, let's say, the ceiling, as opposed to twisting in a downward motion, which is what I realized right there. So I went back in and tried to go in the, you know, the right direction for this particular look, this style that I'm trying to do. So it's essentially just, you know, you keep adding some hair, right? You take your two sections and you add another section of about the same size and join it to the twist, to the hair that you're already holding. It's pretty difficult to explain, like just like with talking, so I'm hoping that what you guys are seeing here is giving you an idea. Also, your learning how to flat twist is one of those things you have to practice in order to like really learn. You will watch a million videos, trust me, I have watched so many videos and I'm still not, you know, that good at it. I am really just okay. So yeah, you need to keep practicing and practicing and practicing. You will get better with time. So the reason why it's looking so puffy is because generally I like to keep it quite loose. I like that sort of poofy flat twist. But of course sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes I make it too puffy, but sometimes things don't come out properly. So I tried to keep actually this video just like in, for the most part, in regular speed, so that you guys can be able to see just exactly what I'm doing and what my process looks like. I didn't want to speed through it too much. So I hope that you can really see, you know, what I'm trying to do. It's a pretty consistent motion. You keep adding hair and twisting it in, you know, as you can see. So yeah. And if you are not a good flat twister, you really do need that mirror. It gives you direction. Because, you know, then you can see, am I being consistent in the way it's, you know, like the way it looks. You can see, is it coming out? And that look on my face is, what am I even doing? So as you can see, it came out too puffy. It was too poof, like there was like stuff inside. So I went back and sort of started again from like the middle to make it a little flatter, because again, if it's too poofy, it won't come out properly, please. So I went back in to just kind of repeat the same process. And like even with the bottom where I'm twisting, even there I make mistakes. I usually find myself, you know, like you see how it looks, it's not consistent, so I had to retwist it at some point there. Okay, yeah, right there. I went back in and retwisted it. It's also an issue of the direction. You know how there will be a direction that you're more comfortable with than the other. And this other side gives me a lot more trouble, because I know it's not I'm not used to twisting in that specific direction, but anyway, you do what you can. So then I twist all the way to the end, and then if it looks okay, I will just pin that section down so that I can put it out of the way and work on the next section. I'm just going to give you guys a look at what we are working with there, and that's it. It's pretty good, right? Okay, so for this section, I want to, what I do is to go in the opposite direction, right? This other side we went downward, and then here we're going to go in an upward motion. You're going to take your twists, you're going to twist up. Okay, I hope that makes sense, but you're also going to see what I'm doing here, because you want it to be in the opposite direction of the first flat twist. Okay, so yeah, I just do that, and again, this side is just a lot easier for me. But you're going to see, even with the easier, I still stop, start, make mistakes, because this section is in the front. You do want it to have a nice consistency. And if you are like me that doesn't blow dry, hey, please moisturize well, because you need to be able to get through your hair, because all that, you have to keep getting those bow sections to add. If your hair is not easy to get through, you're going to end up tugging at it quite a lot when you're trying to collect those bow sections. It's going to be quite a problem. So keep the hair well moisturized. It really helps. As you can see, I don't really try to make it as perfectly neat as possible, and also I make sure to twist away from my scalp so that I have that nice fluffy, poofy look. So yeah, that's something to note as you're trying to do this. And once that side is done, and I think, it looks okay, I'll just pin down both the flat twists, just sort of opposite from each other. And because this is a protective style, we want to make sure that our ends, just like that end of the twist, is nicely tucked away. So what I do is to just tuck it inside the hair, in there, cover, and then just stick a pin in there. And then I'll do the same thing for the other side, which, as you can see, is quite loose. I had to twist the twist. And then I also tuck it in and just stick a pin in it. Then that's what we shall have. It's semi-neat. I don't have very clear partitions because you guys know I'm not a big on partitions. I just whatever. And I'll brush the edges a little bit. And then I'll spray with water, or maybe add a little oil in the water or whatever. And then get my satin scarf and then just put it on there. You don't want it to be too tight, because you don't want to over squish the twists, but you also don't want it to be too loose. You just want to give it a nice, just a little bit snug. Don't give yourself a headache. I have done that a couple of times. And then 20 minutes later, ta-da, ready to take this down. So now you'll see what the purpose of this whole, the scarf and the water is for. You cannot talk to me anyhow. Not when my hair's looking like this. So that's the look, guys. You guys have asked for it quite a bit. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. If you try it, tag me. Thanks for watching.